Good morning and welcome to Code 0292, a youth show that focuses on young people's issues. My name is Lungile. Today on the show, we'll talk to members of Ignite Youth Organization. They are going to tell us what they do and the activities that they have ventured in.
Thank you very much for having us today. My name is Brandon Mbofana. I'm the Vice Coordinator for Ignite Youth Organization, Blawayo.
And my name is Theodora Mazamba. I'm also the coordinator for Blawayo.
All right. Tell us more about Ignite Youth Organization.
Well, Ignite Youth Organization focuses on young people to help them to discover their purpose in life, pursue it, and then master the skills within that area for whatever that you're doing. It's actually divided into different programs to at least be diverse and cater for a lot of young people. So we have what we call Ignite. Actually, we have 6 main programs. And then to start with, we have Ignite Hope. This one is an outreach program. It focuses mainly on okay, yeah, it is outreach, like I said, I'm sorry. But then what we've done before, let me start by saying last year we had a Christmas party for orphans at an orphanage called Danai in Harare. And we also took part in helping to collect donations for the Cyclone Idai tragedy. And what is it that we've done? The other main thing. Oh yes, yeah, in Blawayo, obviously. We'll talk about Blawayo. We went to Sandra Rose Foundation 2 weeks ago. And then we helped to clean and do a bit of some gardening there. We have what we call Ignite Youth Creativity. That's another program. Mainly focuses on art. Could be musical art, fine art. We have a lot of poets, a lot of musicians. Let me give an example of Ken Omambo, a soul singer. Ignite Youth helped to sponsor for his EP release. I think it was early this year. And then now he's back. You should listen to him. You can tell you about the other programs.
Okay, so I could probably start with Lifeline, right? Ignite Lifeline program. What we believe as Ignite is, if you look at probably artists, you talked about Ignite Creativity. They're artists who end up committing suicide, or even people with a big role in their lives, right? So what happens is, yes, we might have a passion, we might want to follow it, but at times we're not emotionally stable. So that's why we have Ignite Lifeline. Whilst you're pursuing your purpose, we're also able to help you emotionally, right? So that's the purpose of Ignite Lifeline. And then we also have Ignite Influencers. This is mainly for those who are business-minded and innovative. So recently, actually, the founder is Tadzima Dzimabosha, who is a former Mandela Washington Fellow. So she has a link with the US Embassy. So recently, we had people from the Mandela Washington Fellowship Program and Yali Network and people from the US Embassy train and mentor some entrepreneurs in Ignite Youth. So what happened is they pitched their ideas in front of investors, and they got feedback on what they presented. We also have people working on a few startups in Ignite Youth. That's Ignite Influencers. And we have another program, which is Ignite Growth. I also represent a girl in Ignite Youth. What we feel is, in most of these programs, we found that they're male dominant, right? So why don't we find a way to actually empower the girls? So what we do is, there are also girls who have startups like businesses, or we also have girls who are not confident. We try to boost their confidence. We help them become independent ladies. And also we just have fun as girls. Like, we don't need males to actually enjoy our lives. We can do things also on our own. So at times, like in Harare, we had a baking session, just taught each and had fun through that baking, and it was really exciting. In Bulawayo, we recently had an event on Ignite Girls. We invited Miss Sobantu, who managed to talk to the girls about entrepreneurship and also encourage them in what they're actually doing. Yes, that is the program. Is there any other program we've left?
Yeah, sports.
Sports.
So we have, well, sports, we have a lot of sports lovers in the country. So what we've done is we have a partnership with Mo Fitness. It's like a gym club. They're the ones who help the young people around. They cater for different sports that people want to learn. I can give an example of golf. There's a lot of kids from, let me say, the ghetto that do not even have the access to go and try out sports like golf, badminton, squash. But then we're trying to get to a stage where we can deliver that to those other kids, at least for the fun part of it. But then when you love sports, what we do is we mainly sponsor football, basketball, rugby, the main sports in Zimbabwe, of course. And we also have sessions where we have people like the Beast, the Beast Tendai Mtawarira, the South African rugby player, because he's part of More Fitness. And then I'm pretty sure sometime we're gonna have to talk to Kirsty Coventry. It's motivating. Mm-hmm. But then, yeah, those are the programs. But then we've been trying to. We have a 7th program called Ignite Mentors. This one, it's quite new. We are trying to pay young people from all these programs with mentors, because it's going to help us along the way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You have said quite a mouthful, and most programs, I'm sure that they are very helpful to an ordinary young person out there. But when, how many people or how many members do you have in Ignite Youth, and who can be part of Ignite Youth?
Well, the last time I checked, that was last year, we had more than 300 members.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And since then we've been growing. I'm pretty sure it's more than just that. Who can join Ignite? Anybody, because being diverse is us trying to cater for everybody. But then we mainly focus on the kids from the age of 13 to 30. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. All right. And from the programs that you mentioned, there's one thing that I like about you guys, about Ignite Youth, is that it's helping young people to nurture their talent. What made you guys come up with this concept of actually helping young people nurture, helping other young people nurture their talent and grow into becoming musicians or artists or poets, because you mentioned something about poetry. So what made you guys think about that? Because in most organizations, there are a few, or if I may say, youth organizations in Zimbabwe that I've come across, there are a few of them that actually venture into that, helping young people nurture themselves in talent and, the entertainment industry.
All right. Look at the founder. When she founded Ignite Youth Organization, I think she was struggling between studying law or venturing into arts and graphic designing, right? And also she's living with a single parent, and she couldn't actually connect with that single parent because she was trying to put food on the table. So she couldn't actually go to her mother and say, this is what is actually bothering me. That's how she actually came up with this idea of forming Ignite Youth Organization. So what happened is she actually formed it as an organization that's supposed to help the youth develop their skills and also be able to find people to communicate with, right? Besides at home, even with youth these days, it's still difficult to talk to your mother about social issues, right? So in terms of creativity, arts and poetry, she's a person who's dedicated to boosting creativity and skills in the youths. So I think that's where the idea came from. What else?
Well, when I hear her talk, she says she finally dropped low, is it? And then she went to do graphic designing. She had a conundrum in a way. If she had to do law, which everybody in her stream wanted to do, she was just doing it because everybody wants to see a person do that, the prestige. So this is when she came up with the idea of pursue your own purpose. And then when you look at young people, it's a lot of them that really do not know their purpose in life, honestly speaking. That's why we even have the Lifeline program, because we need to get the young people in the right order to clear the emotions, to help them get, you need to clear your mind first before you even discover what you want to do as a person. After that, we help you to just at least take control of what you want to do as a person. And then this is where we come in. We want to help you to get there. And the amazing part is us as young people, as the leaders, we are helping people and we are gaining from it because we are learning. The experience that we are gaining right now is massive. And then now I clearly see when I look at her talking of her life as a person that I have an advantage because I have Ignite Youth. She didn't have that. So Ignite Youth is an amazing thing for the young people.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing could be, it's actually easier to communicate with someone of your age, right? So it's actually an organization that is run by the youth and has the youth. So probably one of the few organizations that are actually run by the youth themselves. So I think the main purpose was, let a youth help another youth. I have a skill maybe in drawing. I can help another youth develop that skill, right? Let's come together. In Zimbabwe, we probably have an entertainment industry that's not so well, and it's actually difficult to become, to actually improve your skill in that industry, right? So with Ignite Youth, we actually help each other. We actually offer a platform where you bring your talent, we bring people with the similar talents, and we help each other build those skills and bring them out to the world.
Let's talk about the Lifeline program. when you talk about, when you mentioned it, from my understanding, it seems like you are helping young people clear their minds emotionally. Do you also assist them, because there are some young youths who are struggling? They feel so hopeless. They feel like there's no future for them. Maybe someone would have failed her O level, or they would have tried to come up with a startup and it would have failed. Does Lifeline also help in helping those young people into, giving them therapeutic?
Actually,
yeah.
We do.
Okay.
Yes. And I personally got massive help from that. I had failed all level. And then I rose. What we do mainly is it's more of counseling. And then on our events we hire a lot of counselors, different counselors that help and teach these young people about things like depression, how to fight depression. We also have what do I call it?
Okay, like basically, isn't Lifeline is about helping youths in situations or issues like depression or suicide. So in a scenario where someone has failed, like he mentioned. We hire people who are actually specialists and help them. Or we actually have people amongst us who have a talent in actually motivating other people. And in terms of opportunities, startups, I don't think we can actually say startup falling or failing is a negative. It's a process, right? So we encourage them, we help them look for other ways that could help them succeed and make their startup work.
All right. Okay. And let's go back to what you mentioned about the entertainment industry in Zimbabwe. Since you guys are a youth organization and you're helping young creatives out there, do you think that through your help, maybe there might be a change in the entertainment industry?
Okay. I can assure you that there will be a change in the entertainment industry. Why? One, we are linking up these youths with different artists, right? This is not only artists in Zimbabwe, but artists across the world. It's a work in progress, right? So with that exposure, right, there's going to be better quality, better performance, and so I believe that we can actually improve the entertainment industry through that. Yes.
All right. And are there any future programs that you guys are looking forward to having?
It's a lot. Because, like we said, we've only been available for a year and we are growing. We are looking forward to growing bigger than this, and definitely it's going to happen. But then what I can tell you currently, we have a celebration for our first year anniversary on the 13th of April this year. It's actually next week, right? At the Blawayo Theatre. What time is it? 12 o'clock. 12.
12.
12 o'clock, yeah.
So yeah, there'll be so many artists and there'll be a variety. Like, you know how in Zimbabwe, we mainly focus on probably rap, dance hall, those type of things. We're trying to...
Gospel.
Yeah, and gospel. We are trying to make it a whole bag of different things. So there'll be different performances from even ball dance or tango or something like that. We're trying to expose these people's minds not only to things that are actually there, but even things that are not there, right? So there'll be different performances. We're celebrating, and we want us to enjoy this as youths.
So this event will be catering for everyone's interest, if I may put it that way.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. And where do you guys get your funding? Because you're mentioning so many programs, and I'm sure that you need resources to actually implement these programs. Where do you guys get your funding from?
Okay, firstly, to become a member, you pay a joining fee of $5.
US bond, RTGS,
RTGS.
EcoCash. Mainly it's EcoCash. Because we want to make life easier for these people.
All right.
After that, we actually pay monthly subscriptions of $5 as well. And what we do is, with these events, most of these events are free admission, but then we also take part in fundraising. Last year, the creativity program did the Light Up event. Yeah, Light Up event, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a Light Up event in Harare. The theme was it Wakanda Forever? Yeah, I remember that. A lot of people came, but then we used that as fundraising, and we still try. We actually the U.S. embassy that she mentioned, the event that we had for influencers, the one where they pitched their business ideas. They also got more schooling in how to fundraise. So this is how and we also have partners that we're going to have in the future, of course. I'm actually preparing for a pitch somewhere else. I'm not telling you.
You sound very hopeful.
Yeah, so yeah, in terms of funding, we look for sponsors at times, but what we're working on is making the influencers become the source of our funds as Ignite Youth, so that it actually makes sense and we get funding for these events.
All right. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. So apart from Ignite Youth, as young people, what are you guys doing? Are you at school? Are you at home? What are you guys doing? What are your projects?
Ooh, projects. Okay, fine. Let me just say, 3 months ago. I was a person who was a very lazy person. I'd wake up, sleep on the couch, watch TV, watch football all day. But then Ignite made me change that in me. I've become a person who is willing to go back to school now and find my way there. Because Ignite made me see that I can actually do something for myself. So currently, I don't have any projects I'm doing. I'm only concentrating on Ignite, but I'm waiting to go to Chino University late this year and study business management and entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Yeah.
And because of Ignite Youth, you're now the vice coordinator.
Amazing.
No more laziness.
No more laziness. I have a lot of things to do right now. It's good for me. It's good for me because the laziness in me was 90% Brandon, but I just changed now.
I'm sure you have to be one of the mentors in the mentors program so that you motivate other young people in this whole laziness thing and watching football the whole day.
Surely, surely,
Okay.
I can be mentored and become a better mentor as well. You get it? So, I'm just I do, and I'm not a person who runs away from ignorance. So I love learning. I love knowledge. Knowledge is power. I want to accumulate as much knowledge as I can. So when we get people to talk to us as young people, I really pay attention because I want to be a better person. As much as I want a lot of other young people to become better, because this country needs this generation to really make a change.
All right, as for me, I am a very diverse individual. So I'm currently studying risk management and insurance at the National University of Science and Technology here in Bulawayo. Besides that, I also work at the Tech Village. I'm working on blockchain technologies at the moment. And as for Ignite Youth, as in I'm the coordinator, it has helped me actually passionately pursue my purpose. I like interacting with individuals, especially the women, encouraging the ladies. So that's what I'm working on as an individual, right? And I've always wanted to be able to manage something, and apparently I've got this Ignite post, and I'm actually learning how to. So this is what I'm doing. It has helped me actually use my skills even outside of Ignite. Even at church, I'm told there's a need for this and that. I'm able to use the skills that I acquired from Ignite Youth to church, work, and school. Yes.
Okay, so I'm seeing that Ignite has done a lot for you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it has done a lot for the 300 plus people as well who are
And
part
counting.
of Ignite. All right, lastly, before the close, do you think that there's a future for young people in Zimbabwe?
I don't think there's a future for young people in Zimbabwe. I know there's a future for young people, definitely. The young people, very, very, very much diverse. And with the idea that these people actually have a hope in the country, this is why we are here, to be honest, to push them, to help them to become better people for the nation, to help them to become leaders, because this country cannot run without leaders. We wouldn't want the young people to flee away from the country. It's happening a lot. So if we give hope to the people and teach them what they need to be taught, that's obviously if you know what you want to do as a person, we can easily make something out of this country and stay blessed. And hopefully, if it becomes a better country, other people from other countries would want to come to Zimbabwe. Why not?
Definitely.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and as for me, I believe there is a hope, right? You look at the population in Zimbabwe, it consists mostly of youths, right? And these youths are energetic, innovative. They have so many ideas. Probably it's just lack of funding or knowledge on how to actually use those. Yes. So I think there is a hope because looking at organizations such as Ignite Youth, they've actually started on helping these youths develop their skills and talents. And there's already been, yes, this impact, right? And we're looking forward to making a greater impact. So yes, we know that what we're doing will help improve skills in youths, and therefore leading to youths having a purpose in Zimbabwe.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for coming to the show. And where can other young people get in touch with you if they want to be part of Ignite Youth?
Well, firstly, they can check our social media pages, Instagram and Facebook, Ignite Youth. We also have a website, Ignite Youth Organization. You can just check it out. Everything is there. For more information, you can easily contact us on WhatsApp as well, and then we can just work with you from there.
All right. Okay, so thank you so much,
Pleasure.
Brandon and Theodora. And thank you for watching Code 0292. From me, Lungile, it's bye for now. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Center for Innovation and Technology, and follow us on Twitter at SciSW. From me, it's bye for now. See you next week.